Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin and welcome to part 2 of cool tips and tricks for your iPhone. Today I'm going to tell you a bunch of things I bet you didn't know about texting and calling. Let's go. Okay, for our first tip, this is a very exciting one because everyone gets those annoying spam callers. Nobody likes them, right? I'm going to show you how you can actually silence those spam callers so that you're not constantly getting notifications from numbers that you don't know. To do that, we just go into settings and then scroll down until you find phone. Click on phone and then scroll down and you'll see right here it says silence unknown callers. We're going to click that and then toggle that switch on. So now anytime a spam number calls you, you'll get a notification like this one that tells you that a potential spam caller is being silenced. You'll still get a notification on your phone, so you'll have the little red dot saying that you had a missed call, but it's not going to be a notification that can interrupt anything that you're doing at the time since the phone recognizes that it is potential spam and then silences that. If you do want to let those calls through, all you have to do is toggle that switch back off. Whether you're busy at work, in the middle of a movie, or just don't feel like talking, everybody ignores calls from time to time. iPhones come with a couple of pre-written text messages that you can send if someone's calling you to make it seem like you're not ignoring them. However, these messages aren't exactly personalized to you and might not actually sound like you at all. Luckily, I have a solution. All you have to do is go into settings and then scroll to phone. Once you get to phone, click that, and then you'll see here, respond with text. Click into that, and you'll see the 3 options that you can currently respond with. Sorry, I can't talk right now, I'm on my way, or can I call you later? Change them and personalize them to sound more like you so that ignoring your calls doesn't seem so harsh. All you have to do is click right into there and type whatever you want. So now, instead of sorry, I can't talk right now, maybe you want to say instead, sorry, I'm in a meeting. Let me call you in 30. Question mark? You can even add an emoji. And now anytime somebody calls you, this will pop up as a respond with text option, which is going to make it sound more like you and less like you're ignoring your mom. Another cool thing that's included in the latest iOS update is the new incoming call user interface. Before, when someone were to call you, if you were doing something on your phone like scrolling through YouTube and they called you, it would take up the entire screen. And that would cause a problem because then you couldn't do anything that you were already doing until you decided to either answer or decline that call. Now what happens is when someone calls you, you get this new user interface. It's just a banner on top and you can either swipe down to get the full screen if that's what you wanted, swipe up and it will go right here. You can see it's still ringing if you don't want to see it on the screen, and you can just tap that and go right back into it. So a lot of times when I'm texting, I know that I'm doing a million things at a time and I'm typically texting with one hand. When it comes to this full keyboard, it's a little bit hard to text and reach when you're doing something. So what's cool about this is if you click this globe and hold it, you'll get these options come up. This one will shift the keyboard to the right, and this one will shift the keyboard to the left, depending on if you are right-handed or left-handed, or whatever is easiest for you with texting. So I'm a righty, so I would click this one, and then it shifts the keyboard over, so it makes it a lot easier to text whatever I want to text, instead of having to reach across the entire screen to get an A, for instance. And if you ever just want to go back to the normal keyboard, all you have to do is hit this arrow. While we're on the topic of texting, I'm going to show you a couple other cool features with texting. Sometimes when you're texting, it gets tedious to have to hit every single letter all the time. And sometimes people just wish they had an easier way to text. And now they do. With the Swipe Type Quick Path feature, all you have to do is take your finger and swipe around the keyboard. You'll know what letters you're hitting based on this little tail that follows you around here. And it makes words for you. Since this isn't the word that I was looking for, since I was just showing you the swipe feature, all you have to do is hit the X backspace, and it's gone. Sometimes it does get a little tricky trying to get all the right letters in there, but it's super easy to just backspace everything and get rid of it. Let's say I'm just swiping around, and instead of normally, I wanted to say the word normal. If I just hit the backspace button, it will erase the entire thing. But if you do a space and then a backspace, you're able to backspace like normal, hence the word normal. We'll just backspace this because that's not what I want to respond, but it is really fast. So if I'm going to respond to Joe, nope, we've got you covered. Watch how fast I can type it swiping. typing everything out. It's definitely faster and really, really convenient. Now, another cool thing that you may or may not know about is that you can add effects to your text messages. So if I wanted to send this message to Joe with a cool effect, all you have to do is press down on this send arrow, and you'll get all these different options. You can have it slam, do the loud feature, gentle, or my favorite, invisible ink. There are also other screen features if you just click screen here. And you'll see all these bubbles down here. These are all the different features. So you just have to swipe through them. That's echo, spotlight, balloons, confetti, send with love, lasers, fireworks, or a celebration. Let's choose that one and hit send. Your phone will actually vibrate and make some noises depending on which effect you choose, which can be pretty cool. For the next cool text message feature, you can actually draw messages to your friends. To do that, you have to actually turn your phone horizontally. So turn your phone and then you will get this option right here. It's like a little squiggle. You just click that and then you have this entire canvas to draw in. You can do whatever you want. And then if you want to undo that, just hit undo. So if I wanted to send a smiley face, I'll just draw a smiley face. Hit done, and then send. And you'll see my smiley face has been delivered. The cool thing about that too is that the person on the other end of the text message can actually see your drawing strokes. So they'll see you making the smiley face in real time, which could be good or bad depending on your level of artistic abilities. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you check back soon for part 3. And if you missed part 1, go back and check it out. It's got some really cool camera tricks for you. I'll see you next time.